Good. Good to see you too. How's your guys' week been?
It's
Very
been busy.
Yeah.
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 I've Ryan's traveling, so I'm solo parenting. So
Yep.
I have I'm short on patience.
Yep. Oh, I get it. I did that 2 weeks ago, and my daughter's her first molars are coming in too. So
So fun.
so fun. Yeah. So lots of snuggles. But
Yeah.
yep. Yep. How's the whole like bathroom situation going?
Um, it's like interesting. We talked to I actually talked to the inspector that someone else in the group had recommended,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Well, there's not like a lot you can really do like as a tenant." He's like, "We
Mm-hmm.
can come and take a look." But he actually recommended that we do like the Emma testing first. He was like, "You can get some dust from the apartment at
Mm-hmm.
like different rooms and start from there." He didn't think it was a good use of our money to have him come,
Mm-hmm.
um, especially just to look at one room,
Yeah.
just because how far he would be traveling. So that's where we're at. I have my dust samples. I'm waiting for my kit to arrive.
Okay, perfect. There you go. Yeah, that way you also have it, like, hey, here's an actual report. Here's what came up on it that you can then show your landlord too, and then go from
Yeah.
there. So good.
Yep.
Perfect.
Um,
Perfect. Do you have anything
yeah.
else? Anything else going on you wanted to chat about?
Yeah, I had like a quick question. So this should be like I should have like 7 days left of like phase 3, but I've had like a really bad like stomach ache for the last, I don't know, like 8 days. Like really like high up, like right here.
Okay.
Um, I like sometimes it's like relieved like going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Um, but I didn't have like any other symptoms during any of the other like phases of my protocol. So I actually like didn't take any of the supplements today, like yet or any of the detox supplements. I only did
Mhm.
like my foundational stuff. Like yesterday was the last day I took them. I wanted to see if it was like making a difference.
Mhm.
Um, but I still have like a stomach ache today. So I didn't
Okay.
know if is that like normal? Like I don't like because I
Mhm.
hadn't had any symptoms for any of the other phases, I wasn't sure like what to expect.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
am I doing something too hard or
Mhm. Okay. That's what I was gonna talk to you about as far as the phase 3 supplements. So what you could do, wait until that stomach ache like it subsides, and then you could slowly bring back in one at a time the phase 3, but maybe even more
hmm
slowly too. Do you know, did it come up more so when you brought in that Candidates Pro, the antifungal?
Yeah, but I'd been taking it for like 10 days when
Okay.
the stomach ache like came on, so I wasn't sure if like it took like that long for my body to start maybe like mobilizing
Mm,
like some of the things. I feel like my like sorry for oversharing for
okay.
the other person on this call. Sorry,
I
Ashley.
don't mind.
But
I don't mind.
I feel I feel like my stool in the morning is like really like kind of sticky and like
Yeah.
not watery, but it's like kind of like a glue, not like a nice like
Mm,
formed
yeah.
poop.
Okay.
Um, but I had like no idea what I should be expecting. And I thought it was weird that it was like 10 days like in, it didn't start like right
Mm,
away, but I figured I'd pop on and ask.
yep. Um, okay. So with that, were you taking what dosage of the Candidates Pro were you taking?
It's taking the 3 pills twice a day.
Okay. Okay.
And then
Um,
the binder, the NutraMedix binder,
mhm.
like twice a day as well, but
Okay.
at separate times.
Yep. Okay. Sounds good there. It could have just been where things are just getting like a little bit deeper at that point too, and just mobilizing a little bit more as well. Um,
hmm
with the stool too, because like yes, sometimes like that die off can happen initially when you start. Sometimes it can happen a little bit later too. And then obviously the different products are going to,
Hmm.
affect different things as well too. So maybe not experience anything in the earlier phases, like you said. So to do, give it a little bit of time, and see how you're feeling, and then just do introduce one at a time. And maybe whenever you do the Candidates Pro, um, as far as like the full dosage, maybe just work up to like the 2 capsules twice a day instead of the three, and just see how you feel there. Um,
Okay.
and then as far as stool too, maybe some more to do like fiber rich foods and things like that too, um,
Okay.
to
I'm
help with
eating
that.
like a lot of fiber. I don't
Okay.
know if like that's like making it
It's like
like
too,
worse
yeah.
or
Okay.
because it's not like really stomach pain that's like radiating that makes me think I'm
Mhm.
having like I'm not like moving
Mhm.
things through the system.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess I'll plan to like, you know, I won't take anything again for the rest of the day today or tomorrow and just
Mhm.
like see how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Is
All
it,
right.
okay, you said it's not radiating. Is it kind of like a dull ache, or is it,
Yeah, it's kind of like a gnawing sensation,
okay.
like right up here, maybe a little bit more towards like the right. Um,
Okay.
but I haven't really wanted to like take anything for it. I feel like
Yeah.
I've kind of like gotten my body in a place
Yeah.
where it's like doing all that it needs to do. So just been
Mhm.
like trying to drink some like teas and not eat anything that's really gonna like upset it.
Is that near like your like liver gallbladder
Hmm.
there? Okay. Maybe even have you been doing the castor oil packs?
Um, I have been like I'm only probably do them like twice a week.
Okay. Okay. You could do it for
Should I stop?
you could do it for, or have you noticed, or let me see, when did you last do the castor oil pack?
Like probably a week ago because I
Okay.
thought I was like going to be like ovulating right around now, so I know I'm
Mm,
like not supposed to
okay.
like do it around then.
Good. Okay. I would just, yeah, just watch and see how it goes. You could always just do like a little, even like abdominal massage too, like with the castor oil as well. Just use like a small
Hmm.
amount too. So, or do the pack maybe just for like a little, like 20 minutes or something like that. So not like
Instead of
over,
overnight.
yeah, and just kind of see. So we're just bringing a little bit of support there, see if that helps it as well too. It's just since it's on that side, but like I said, maybe like the 3 capsules twice a day too was just pushing things a little bit too fast or something. So, um,
Okay.
but the lasting, but yeah. So keep doing what you're
Okay.
doing, and then just bring in just real low and slow the 1 capsule of the binder, one time a day, and then slowly increase that, and then do the Candidates Pro, but just do the 2 capsules twice a day. Like work up to that and see how you feel too. Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
do that once I'm ready to
Yeah.
resume them.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And no rush either too. I know like we have the duration 4 weeks with that too, but it's very bio individual as well. So no
Hmm.
rush, no rushing. Don't feel like you have to rush bringing things back in. So
Okay. Is that, I know everyone's like different, but are those like symptoms like common with like people during like this part of their like protocol? I don't really,
yeah, I've seen it come
I
up
don't know.
here and
There's
there
maybe not an
too.
answer.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen that same thing come up here and there too. So probably just mobilizing some toxins at this point too, overall. So
Okay.
yeah, especially
All right.
thinking about the area, if it's the liver gallbladder region too, and then just thinking about that specific binder and antifungal as well, and how those can mobilize, especially those mycotoxins as well too. And those mycotoxins are going to be um, secreted through or removed, excreted through like liver, gallbladder, stool. So seeing some obviously some, discomfort there with liver gallbladder, and then seen some changes in stool too. So yeah, I've seen where it
Okay.
fluctuates too. So nothing like where I'm like, red flags or alarms going off in my head, but just where can we support?
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I don't want to have to like go to like the emergency room for like an abdominal like ultrasound. Like, what is going on here? Um, okay, so I'll give it like a little time
Yeah,
and maybe report back next week.
okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
And anything else
Uh,
you're thinking of?
I don't think so. If like I end up finishing like a week later, then I would anticipate like towards the end of September, I'd be able to
Mhm,
like get my blood work like repeated.
mhm.
Um, so I know we had like talked about like the dates for all of that. So I can message you. We can
Yep,
figure that out.
yep, yep. That's perfectly fine too. As well, things
Okay.
obviously come up as well, and so yeah, like you
Okay.
said, no rush in that too. So it'll be good.
Okay. All right. And then my last question, and then
Mhm.
I'll stop talking to
No,
and
you're
poor
good.
Ashley can have her time. Do
You're
um
okay.
do people ever do like repeating the like toxin like panel like at the end of all of this, or is that like not something that you would recommend doing for like at least you do it, like annually? I don't know.
Yeah, with the total talks, I like to, as far as repeating that, um, I like to go with blood work first. Typically, we can always
Hmm.
do a repeat if you would like to. Um, a lot of times people don't. We go more so blood work, symptoms, see where you're at with that.
Hmm.
Just because that total tox is that more pricier test. That's I think
Yeah.
that's mainly the same reason too. But we can still go like there's still things that you were concerned about, symptoms, total talk or blood work, and then like environment as well, which is what you're addressing too. So
Okay.
that's that.
All right.
But yeah,
Well, thank you for your time.
of course. Oh,
Mm.
Ashley, how are you doing?
I'm good. Been super busy, but I do it to myself most of the time, I swear. But just getting ready for month end, and this week was my week off of school. I only get 1 week off every 3 months, so I've been trying to pound out the half-done home projects.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. We've been doing like painting and I'm working until we go to bed at home too, so it's been quite a busy week. But
Yeah, it's nice not to have to think about school, at least.
it's nice not to have that looming over me while I'm trying to
Yeah.
get stuff done at home because it's always on the back of my mind when I have assignments and things until they're finished, and then I think about next week. So it's a nice brain break too.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, and then having the home projects done too as you head into like fall. It's nice. That's what, yeah, I have like
That's what
the,
I told my husband. I said we're heading into the Burr months. The Burr months are the busiest months. It seems like summer's always chaos too, but we have all the holidays and everything, and I don't get another week off until Christmas time, and we got to get ready for the holidays and do all this stuff, and I'm not going to be wanting to paint the walls. So
mhm.
just doing all that and running around like a chicken with my head cut off, but it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. I know it's like the list is never ending to do things.
Never, and it just grows and grows. Even when you check stuff off, it keeps growing.
Yep, that's our big weekend too. I sent my husband the list and I was like, hey, if we're doing all this before we go do fun stuff, just gonna get it done.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I sent Rye a big long list, and I said we gotta work together as a team to get
Yep.
this done. He's like, man,
Oh,
but we're staying on track, which is good because you usually get distracted. So we're getting
mhm.
stuff done. As you get
Good.
stuff done, like you said, more stuff comes up. But
Yeah, but it feels good just to have like each thing that you mark off that list feels good too. So,
yeah,
yep,
yeah.
definitely.
I have 1 week left of my one. I'm doing the full 4 weeks since it's just been hard for me to get like the timing and the
Mm,
routine down. But I have one more week of phase one, and then I'm going to start. phase two, the parasite portion, or the
Okay.
first parasite portion.
Okay. Perfect.
Uh,
The one recommendation I would make for introducing that phase is maybe start it like on the weekend, like Friday night or something, whenever you introduce that first
oh,
para. Um, just to make sure everybody's very bio individual with how they feel whenever they start it too. But just in case if it does increase like bowel movements there too, then like you're home, you know? So yeah.
yeah, that would be good to, that's a good point. It's a good tip.
Again, everybody's different. You may just, yeah, maybe fine and not notice like changes right off the bat or anything too, but just a little,
Well,
yeah.
my belly seems to be a bit touchy, so it's
Yeah.
good information to know.
Yep, absolutely. So, oh, perfect. Good timing there. Get everything going too. And then did no more, no more spotting, correct?
Not really. Last night, like so faint that it's just like a slight tint to my normal discharge. Like it's
Okay.
so faint, but I know that I can see that it's there. But that started again last night. It seems to be like 2 days a week
Okay.
seems to be the trend. And
Um,
I'm also having like some real like deep hormonal, I think, acne come on to my
yeah.
face,
Okay.
which I normally don't get such like big pimples and things. They're
Mhm.
normally just little if I get them anymore, but I'm hoping that's telling me that the hormones are starting to balance out.
Going through and everything. It'll be, did you end up doing any of the coffee enemas?
I tried a regular one
Oh, yes.
or
Yes.
just water,
Yep.
and that was quite interesting, but
Okay.
I'll be okay. I'll get used to it.
Yes. Yep. Yep. That's the thing. It's just initially, it's just a little bit weird, just different, just different. So,
Different is a good word, yeah.
yep.
It's not,
Uh,
it didn't like hurt or anything. It's just weird.
yeah, it's not something that, everybody does every single day. So,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Yep. Um, that will be as you keep like doing those and whenever you implement like the coffee part of it too, that'll also be interesting to see too how that helps as far even like with the acne and everything too. Is it more of like that cystic acne where you can't like it just kind of hurts, can't
Yeah.
pop it? Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I have seen that cystic acne clear so much by just addressing parasites too. So by
Mhm.
supporting the liver
Oh,
and addressing
that's
parasites.
interesting because my sister has been struggling really bad with cystic acne lately.
Mm,
I wonder if she tried the coffee enemas, if that would help her.
yeah, eventually there. Um, yeah, so that'll be really there's also certain types of parasites too, even with like spotting, mid-cycle spotting, things like that as well too. Um,
Mm,
so just because those parasites can, for several reasons, but they can like move beyond just like the GI tract and even go into like the reproductive tract and everything too, and then create like inflammation there, and can then also like irritate like that tissue as well too, and causing like some like light bleeding between your
mm,
periods, things like that too. So I know there's like multiple different factors we're looking at as far as that spotting, but that can be something else
that's
as well too.
interesting
So
for that.
yeah, but yeah, I'm very excited for you whenever you get further into the coffee enemas as well. So
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to trying coffee the next time and starting the parasite part.
mhm. Yep.
Uh, seeing how
Yeah,
both of those make me feel.
yeah, yeah, gonna be good. Excited for you.
So good.
Anything else you're thinking of?
No, the number of headaches I got this week seemed less, so that
Okay,
was
good,
good.
good.
I felt like I was waking up less frequently with headaches because they usually were from when I woke up to when I went to bed, so that was
Yeah,
not fun. But
yeah.
they're they've subsided quite a bit too, so that's
Good,
good.
good, good. Do you think it was like school stress that was contributing to it?
Could have been.
Yeah.
School is just stressful for me, period, because I hate it, and I'm a kind of person that when I hate something or I don't want to do it, then it makes it 12 million times harder for me to
Mm-hmm.
get through and stresses me out 12 million times more than anything else would.
Mm-hmm.
So it may have been that. I had a rough term last term. I was just feeling like I was always behind too with all these
Yeah.
transitions happening in my life with my new job and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a very good possibility, a good observation, because I have been off of school this week and not constantly thinking about what I have to get done.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Um, I'm thinking there maybe a little bit of some stress support possibly for whenever you as you head back into school too. Have you ever done like that box rescue remedy? Have you heard of that before?
I don't think so.
Let me pull it up. It's on full script. I don't know, Kelly, did you use that one ever?
I did the ME
The Emmy.
support, and
Hmm.
then what was that like yellow one that
Yeah.
like the little tiny bottle? I did that one too.
Yep. Yep. I'll send it to you on that's the box one. That is something. Let me share my screen. It's on full script. I can send you the recommendation for it to share. And this is what it looks like though. But you just do like 4 drops and it can be really helpful. Just 4 drops under the tongue, but just a stress relief. It's on full script. It's at like natural food stores as well too. So
Okay.
yeah,
And I take that just like
just
whenever
when.
I'm feeling stressed, or is that like a
Mhm.
daily thing?
Yeah, you could do it when you're feeling more stressed. You could do it before bed and like in the morning as well, and see how that helps too. But just if you're
Okay.
noticing like that pattern of like those headaches or where you're holding like that tension as well too. So, yep.
I do hold all my stress and tension in my shoulders and my neck area. I just
Mm,
like feel like I scrunch up and don't even realize it, but
yep. Yep.
an interesting correlation I didn't put two and two together on that one. I was just like, my head doesn't hurt so bad.
Oh, I know. I'm thinking back now to when I was in nursing school and I started to have a lot of headaches because of like the tension too. So just with
Yeah.
school. Yeah. Kelly, I don't know if you can.
Yeah, that was a tough time. I actually think my headaches were worse because when I was working full time as a nurse and then I was in grad school full time,
Hmm.
um, I actually ended up getting like optic neuritis.
Okay.
Um, it was crazy. There, I was like, wait, what's wrong? I was like
Yeah.
convinced I was like having like a brain tumor, and they were like, no, your optic nerve is very inflamed. They're like, are you under any stress? I was like, yes, I
Just a
have
little bit.
zero free time in my life. Yeah, those were not a good 2 years of my life, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's really hard to have a job and go to school. It's it's tough. And if you have a family too, there's like a lot there.
Yeah, I don't have the
Yeah.
kid part yet, but I do have a big job, and they asked me to go back to school, so I'm finishing my degree for them, and it's just a lot overwhelming all at one time. But
Mm.
Yeah. I know not everyone likes needles, but have you ever done acupuncture?
I have
I
not. My mom has done it before, and she likes it. I thought about trying it. I'm not opposed.
It's like my favorite hour of the week. I went yesterday. Like I like carve it out. It's like time for myself. I used to like listen to podcasts and then I was like I actually like get more zen when I like don't listen to anything and it's just really nice and it also helps with a lot of like the tension and like the muscle tension and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
It takes getting used to like some people find it weird at first, but I know we're talking about time being tight, but if you can like carve out an hour, I find it really helpful. I don't know if anyone else has ever suggested that as a helpful strategy.
No one's ever directly suggested it, but my mom has done it and really enjoyed it and said it helped her too. And it's a frequently suggested thing on all of like the homeopathic and natural healing research that I've done. But that's
Yeah.
interesting that you bring it up. I do deal with a lot of tension, and I'm sure that would really help, especially sitting at a desk all day long.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, if we're able to swing mountains up too, it'll be good. Definitely. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to
Um,
research my area and see where providers are.
Yeah. Does your mom live in the same area?
She lives in North Canton. Yes, it's close. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure there's always acupuncturists around, I feel like too. So
yeah. I have to hop off. I have a call at 2:30, but it was nice to see both of you. Thanks for the support.
yeah, of course, great to see you, Kelly. Have a good rest of your week.
You too. Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, yeah, acupuncture is something you can set aside a little bit of that time for too, which, we've talked about.
Yeah.
I know how busy you are too, but just see if it helps because then if you can, help relieve some of like that
Yeah.
pressure and stuff too, you could even like ask the acupuncturist too if there's like, hey, are there like what trigger points like would you recommend for me where you could just even like hold also,
Mhm.
and to see if that will help like release something in that time or
Um,
yeah.
I was doing like I do the like the lymph massages and doing
Mhm.
all that going down, and then I was massaging my jaw because I feel like sometimes I just get so tense here
Mhm.
too, and I was hitting some pressure points that were like making me tear up.
Mhm.
They were so tight. I was like, "Whew,
Yeah.
that'd be one way to like really pinpoint some of that like stored stress and like
Mhm.
energy right here where I'm just like grit my teeth or whatever." But
Yeah.
some of those spots were sore.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Do you have like that jaw pain, like that TMJ, do you think ever?
I think so. I have some way. I had like I had to have headgear and everything when I had braces, and my jaw was like behind in growth compared to my the rest of my head.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like sometimes my jaw pops like on my left
Mm-hmm.
side. My left side seems to be the weaker side, and like depending on like the hardness of something I'm chewing, I can't chew it on my right side because my left side pops and it hurts really bad. So I have to chew on my left side
Mm-hmm.
anything kind of hard, which has been going on forever. But I do think I have underlying. It might not be TMJ exactly, but I do think
Yeah.
there's something
Done
that.
there. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. That can all like stem from everything there too. So, um, yeah, you should definitely look into acupuncture if you'd like
Yeah,
to and see.
yeah, it's interesting. I told my husband, I said after like when I have some free time, I would like to start getting like a deep tissue massage every 2 weeks
Mm.
because I tell them to like
Get in
hurt
there.
me so
Yeah.
good, like hurt me. And I crack
Hurts
her
so
up.
good.
I know. I crack her up when I say, just hurt me so good. I don't know what kind of massage you need to do that, but you gotta hurt me
Yeah.
so good. Because it hurts when you're doing it, but when I go home, I feel so much better. Like
Yeah.
I actually have like full range of motion of my shoulders, and they're not like this anymore.
Hmm.
And so it would be interesting to see like the combination of those, like a massage and acupuncture like regimen to try and keep my muscles loose.
Yeah, absolutely. What you could do in the meantime is on like write on a sticky note and put it on like your computer
Hmm.
too. Um, for like you could write down like posture or something like that. So just like check yourself and see if like you're tense and then just do some like little,
Yeah,
relaxing.
I do have to remind myself to let
Yeah.
go.
Yep. Yeah, that could be something as well.
I
And
do also on that Bend app that I've
okay.
been using to stretch. They have like a desk stretch routine
Hmm.
that takes like 5 minutes and you do it while you're sitting at your desk and it helps like, but they also have a posture reset routine that you can do that
Hmm.
will help with kind of letting go of some of that tension too. But
Perfect. Yeah, I
I do
remember.
my best to do those whenever my Aura ring tells me it's time to move, but sometimes I'm in the middle of something and it's hard to stop.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. That's right. I remember you'd mentioned that app too. I need to look into that because you showed it to me and that looks really cool.
I really like it. I don't like doing things that I don't feel confident in. Like I know what I'm doing, like makes me like nervous. But
Hmm.
that app, it shows you what to do in like a little animated picture, but if you click on it, because you don't know, you have no idea how to get into the stretch or whatever, it gives you like a list of written instructions on what to do, and it gives you a little video of how
Mm,
a real person gets into that
okay.
stretch. So it
Yep.
also helps, like, you don't have to know anything about stretching to use it, which is really
Mm,
nice.
yep. I just downloaded it. So I'm gonna look at it later today too. And that could be definitely something to have as recommendations. So I'm glad that you shared that with me. Thank you.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, my aura just told me to time to stretch my legs a bit as we're talking about it.
Yeah.
But I like it. It's a good app.
Good. Good, good. That's nice too. The little reminders as well too. Especially with desk job or you just get in the flow of things too between work and school and computer and yeah.
Computer all day, every day. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. So let me give it, yeah, keep me updated on acupuncture if that's ever something you wanted to explore in the future as well too. So I'm glad Kelly suggested that.
Yeah, I mean, I really never thought about it for myself. My mom's talked about like going and she ended up having to stop because she was driving like 25 minutes north
Mm,
to go to the one she was going to, and then that one retired or something, and she already lives about 15 minutes north of me, so that one she went to probably would be like too far of a drive
mm,
in on
mhm,
my schedule right now. But looking into practitioners in my area or even in the area of my job where I could just go
mm,
after one thing.
mhm. Yeah.
There is a functional wellness clinic or like brick and mortar in downtown Worcester where I'm working now, which is interesting. I haven't had time to look into them yet, but they do have a functional wellness center
Yeah.
down about 10 minutes from my office now, which is
Mm,
cool.
yeah. That
They
would
might
be.
also have recommendations like of
Mm,
practitioners for acupuncture or even massage. I'm not sure.
mhm. Yeah, absolutely. What remind me, what was the name of it? I can look it up here too.
The functional wellness place.
Mhm.
It's like Akura. I mean, I'll tell you.
Is it looser? That was
It's ARUKAH, functional wellness. It's
Insti-
like
the Institute of Healing.
I don't think it's the Institute of Feeling.
Oh, where did they
Maybe.
put it? Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay. Let's see. Website. Recruit Functional Wellness. Okay, it looks like they do a lot of like IV stuff. Let's
Yeah.
see. Yeah. Um, oh,
Massage therapy.
there's massage therapy. Looks like they have massage therapy, but no acupuncture. So whenever you're looking into acupuncturists, you could also see if they, which I feel like a number of them do, but also like fertility too. So it could
Mm.
be, obviously like multiple different things as well. So, um, do, do.
Hmm.
So yeah, I would just tell them
Yeah, it looks like
whenever.
a lot of IV therapy they do there.
Yeah, that's what was coming up for me as well.
Hmm.
Mm.
Oh, they're a little pricey here. Yeah, that's a little bit out of my budget right now. I realized that um I thought what Deidre sent me in my uh full script and stuff was like what I would need for the whole time. So I was like, heck yeah, $550. This is great. And then I realized this is only like 1 month.
Okay. Let me know if we need to switch things around at all. With that too, we can take a look at stuff that I know we tried to do.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stick to it for now.
Okay.
I guess I was naive at how many pills I was gonna be taking.
Yeah. Yeah. Just keep me updated with that too.
Yeah,
And
it should
then
be
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And as far as like acupuncture and things like that too, could always be something that, you do at like the end or, that type of thing as well. Because you're implementing a lot right now as well too. So, um, but yeah, do keep doing
I
like
think
those.
I'm gonna try and start doing my mom's sauna, the
Yep.
infrared sauna twice a week. I think I'm gonna try and do that on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings before work. So
Okay. Perfect.
hoping that will help with some inflammation and stuff. Is that like similar to red light therapy? Because she had listed in the protocol red light therapy, and I wasn't really sure the function of red light therapy.
It depends on the type, like the brand of sauna and like the lights that they use as well too. There's different types of sauna. There's obviously like the steam and then the red, like infrared sauna too. So it just depends on like the light as well. If it is I think you did say it was an infrared sauna.
It's infrared, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Um, because that can help to obviously not only get you sweaty, but also like penetrate like a little bit deeper too with the light. So it just depends on there's near infrared, mid infrared, and far infrared. And so it just depends on which one it is too. So you could always ask your mom if she knows which one it is too, and like the brand and everything. You take a look at just like how deep it's getting and everything too. So, but
What
yeah.
does what are the benefits of red light therapy?
So with that, oh, I'll actually send you a little guide. Reminding myself too, but I'll send you a little guide with that too that Deidre wrote as well. But for red light therapy, what it can do is come in and support that cellular mitochondrial health, help with like cell repair, regeneration, reducing that inflammation and like oxidative stress. So that's one thing as well too, and then help boost things like collagen as well too. So a lot of people use it like over like their face as well. If you've seen those like masks and stuff too, like
Yeah,
there are
yeah.
ones for that, but you can just use like a regular little one too. So it can help with that. And then things like pain, inflammation, musculoskeletal health as well too. So um, I typically like to recommend like if somebody ever has like surgery too, to like utilize it like before like after surgery, depending on like what surgery that they have as well too with that to even help with like wound healing, things like that too. But just have to be careful with like the types of like red lights too, because yeah, I've had um I worked in wound care in the past too, where someone got like a really just like cheap one and held it wasn't like an actual like red light therapy, and they held it really close to their skin and they got a burn from it. So
Oh.
just have to be careful with that. But
Are
infrared
there
is
ones? Are
Mhm.
there specific like brands or ones that you recommend? Because actually, my mom and I were just talking yesterday. She has to have surgery on her foot, and my dad needs rotator cuff surgery, which is a
Mm,
big. So I would get that. I would buy them a red light.
yeah,
That as a assistant assistive device in their healing journey.
yeah. Let me pull up the right. Let's see.
And then, I mean, I would buy it for me, and then we could share it when they have surgery.
I know a couple girls on the team. They have this one. Let me stick it in the chat as well. And then, um, there you go. But that is one off Amazon. That one it can also help with like thyroid function as well too. That's another thing you can like hold it
Mm.
close to like your thyroid, so thyroid face, all of that too. But a lot of different things. And then let me go find the where is that red light therapy? I'll have to go find it. The little information. Or also, I think it might be in your. I think you actually have. Oh, I think it should be in your
You, I'm
modules.
out. I'm
Congratulations.
leaving and I'm not coming back.
You enjoy your retirement. See you later.
Let me go see here. Let me make sure you're in here as well. Manage enrollment. Okay. Let me go make sure. Okay. I'm gonna add you into this. And practice better. You can go back and like it's the reverse infertility program with modules in it too, so a lot of information in there. But there is one, so it has the community call replays, and then there's also, where is it? Where they, I think she has it in here. Okay, under adjunct care support, at the bottom, there's red light therapy, and so
Mm.
there's info
Yeah,
on that too. But yeah,
yeah. And that, learning more about that. She did
yep,
mention it in my protocol, but only like kind of mentioned it, didn't include it like heavily in the protocol.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I see it
Okay, but yeah,
here.
has some good stuff there. But as far as yeah, um, just thinking about like budget and stuff like that, there's this one too that I shared. Did it come through in the chat?
Let me check. The Amazon one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
perfect.
That one. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely look into that because we literally just had a conversation yesterday about my mom being worried about the healing times for my dad's
Mm,
shoulder surgery, and they're not like neither of them will be able to drive during their surgery recovery times, what we're gonna do because I'm so busy. And so we were just trying to talk about like a little bit of a plan of what to do, and that would be a
yeah,
good thing to mention for them.
yep. That also like you could put it kind of like up behind you in a way, so it's also like um hitting like your shoulders, or the light is, too. Typically, I think it's within like 6 inches or so if you have the light. It might depend on the product. So you could see what this product specifically says as far as like how close to your body to have it. But that can also help. I have a different one, but I use mine whenever I'm having like honestly, whenever I'm on calls to with clients, I'm like, oh, let me get my red light in too. And I can just like move it around every 30 minutes or so. So if you ever
Okay.
see like a red light coming from me, then that's what that is. But
You have to double task,
yep,
multi.
yep. Um, but yeah, that could be something to look into as far even just helping with tension too. I've found that it does help with like tension and things like that. So
Very interesting.
And then as far as your parents, with that, would just make sure, yeah, just have them like look into it. I can't make again like specific like recommendations
Right.
as far as them too, but something you could look into.
But just having
Um,
them research it, yeah, that's
yeah,
something to know.
yeah, and like chat with like surgeons. I wish it was something that even in since I worked in hospitals like post-op too,
Mhm.
and I wish that that was something that they would implement post-op too.
Yeah, it would,
The insurance would then cover, they could take it home or something,
that would be awesome.
right?
I try to
Oh,
get a glucose monitor covered by my insurance with my gynecologist because I said I really wanted to understand how food affects my blood sugar since I have this problem
mm,
that we're trying to fix. And she did try, I'll give it to her, but the insurance like rejected the request or claim or whatever, so they did
mhm,
not end up doing that for me. So I was looking into doing the Stello monitor you can buy without insurance out of pocket, and it's specifically to just for non-diabetic patients to track your
mhm,
glucose. And it also hooks up to my Aura ring, so it would send the
mm,
information to that, like so I could have all the information in one place. So I was looking into that, but that might have to wait until after the holiday season, because it's like $99 every 2 weeks, I think, for a new monitor. So it's a
mm.
little bit pricey.
Let me see.
200 bucks a month just for the monitors. I'm not sure if you have to pay for their app or anything, but it does connect with my Aura Ring app, which would be neat.
Yeah, I'm looking at, let me see what this one does. So in that program that I registered you in,
Hmm.
sorry, I thought I'd done that earlier, but quarterly 6 sensors every 3 months, 2 sensors every month, looks like. Okay. Anyways, but there is a module on blood sugar and then continuous glucose monitoring as well too, with a link to the one that um we recommend too. So it looks like it's probably is around the same price as that one
Hmm.
sensor. Yeah. Is it? I don't know if it links to the Aura Ring. I'll have to look into that. But there's that there. Information for you as well too.
That's good to know. Yeah. It's definitely something I'm interested in, but I just have to spread out the expense because I'm also paying for the next 6 months, I'm paying for my tuition out of pocket for school.
Mm-hmm.
I hit my maximum for the reimbursement through my company, and I refuse to take out any more loans for
Mm-hmm.
tuition because I have old tuition loans.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just a little bit on a budget
Yeah.
right now, and I
Yep.
have to spread some of the non-necessary, vital, I should say,
Mm-hmm.
items out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's definitely my radar, and that's something I want to do at least for a little while because Deidre spoke about it at the conference, and
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Jen spoke about it at the conference, and Dr. Ben Edwards also spoke about it at the
Mm-hmm.
conference of wearing a CGM for at least a period of time in your life to understand just how your specific body processes the sugars and things. And I think that would be really interesting and provide really good information on how my body's working because it's
Mm-hmm.
such a mystery to me right now. I just don't understand it at all. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. And the red light therapy and acupuncture are great ideas too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even that red light therapy, that one too. You can do that like when you do coffee enemas and you know, things
Mm,
like that too.
multi,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Um,
I got to do that so I can get everything done in a day. But I usually do my like lymph massage in the shower. So I'm just like while I'm washing my face, I'm doing
mm-hmm.
and doing down here and then going, I just try and do that while I'm in my shower already, like
Yeah.
washing those areas, but just be intentional with the pressure and everything that I'm
Mm-hmm.
applying to my lymph areas and doing that, just making sure that I stack as many tasks on top of each other so I get it all in a day.
Yeah, that's great. And then over time, it's not going to feel like a task. It's just going to be a part of like your ritual too. So just like
Yeah.
building those and seeing which ones like work best for you too. There might be a season in your life where like, oh, I can do like I feel this is what my intuition is telling me to do more of this right now too. It's just you continue to like listen to your body and everything. Um, and even what you were saying earlier about how you were, like massaging certain areas too, like on your face and things, and feeling it being a little bit more tense too. You can just like do that with like your shoulders and your neck and things like that too. Just kind of even just like deep breaths and letting like your hands almost like kind of like guide you and being like, oh, this feels really good right here. Let me focus on this area. And even doing over like I also like to say like over like liver, gallbladder, under like the right side of your rib cage, over like your uterus, like your womb as well too, and just holding it lovingly and saying like those prayers or like affirmations, whatever resonates with you with that too. Just as a time to just kind of like slow down and just like reconnect with your body in a way too as well. So you're doing you're doing great with everything. So
I'm doing my best, and I'm hoping and pay dividends because I'm jealous. My husband has been going to the gym every morning. Still he's been consistent and doing really good at it, but he's lost like 20, a little over 20 pounds already, and I'm just like, oh, this is crap. It's not fair that he just drop weight so easy and so fast, but I'll get there. And I'm hoping that my journey too, it's like he still thinks I'm a little bit crazy for doing like the non-toxin, but really buying into all of this natural stuff. He thinks that I'm a little bit cray, but I'm hoping that my journey will prove to him that it works because he's
mhm.
like, coffee up your butt? There's no way that will make you feel better. And I just want him to really like watch me
Yeah,
go about it in a different way, but like
yeah.
feel maybe even better than he does.
Mhm.
No matter what my weight loss would be, I don't have a goal. That's not the goal. It's to just be healthier and feel healthier.
Mhm.
So I don't have like a number or anything, but he has a number in his head what he wants to lose and all this stuff. And we're just hoping that this will show him that different approaches also work and that
Mhm.
I'm not Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah. And we're as women, we're very different from men as well too, and how even just like the weight loss approach as well too. So yeah, very, very different as cycling women
Yeah.
too. But that's great. That's a really good just like mindset to have about it too. Just being like an example and encouraging of him too, of what he's doing as well. And but just showing him like, hey, here's how I'm gonna do it and everything too. So that's great.
Yeah. I'm hoping that it works. I'm hoping that I can broaden his horizons a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Good. Well, any other questions? Anything else you're thinking about?
Think that's it for this week. This week I've just really been trying to keep up, so I didn't have many questions. And a lot of things I feel like have, started to feel a little bit more like habit and a little less like uh daunting,
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Yeah. Yep. That's good. That's great. Oh, well, I hope that you have a great rest of your Thursday and a nice weekend.
Thank you, you too.
Thanks, Ashley. All right. I'll see you soon.
Sounds good. Talk to you next week.
Bye.
Bye.